Happy Halloween! I hope you are all ready to get your costumes on and collect some goodies, or give out some goodies, I guess, for those that aren't able to go out trick-or-treating. Deborah and I are very excited to see you this afternoon, so please don't forget to come to the church parking lot today between 3 and 4:30 to show us your costume and get a bag of treats. And also remember that we will be collecting donations for the Saskatoon Food Bank as well. So it would be great if you were able to bring along with you 1 or 2 non-perishable food items to add to our collection. It is, as always, so important to remember families who need extra support and to do whatever we can to help out. So I'm so happy that Halloween is on a Sunday this year because it means I get to wear my costume for this video, and it also gives me a chance to share some interesting Halloween trivia with you. I bet you're great at trivia, aren't you? All right, so I'm going to ask you some questions, and let's see how much you know. Now keep track of how many correct answers you get, and let me know when you come later on for your treats. And maybe, if you got them all right, you'll get an extra treat. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. How many years ago did Halloween begin? Was it 500? Was it the same year that Jesus was born? Or was it 2,000 years ago? Well, it's believed to have been 2,000 years ago. That's a very long time. Now, where did Halloween begin? Was it the United States? Was it Ireland? Or was it North Battleford? North Battleford! Nah, I'm only kidding. It was believed to have begun in Ireland. And why did Halloween begin? Was it so kids could get candy? Was it because the Prime Minister's house was haunted? Or was it a celebration of harvest? Halloween was actually originally a combination of several different traditions from different cultures and religions at various times throughout our history. It's best known to have been built off of a celebration that happened at the end of harvest, and it was believed to be a time when the boundary between the worlds of the living and the dead became blurred and ghosts visited the earth. Now, what special Christian day is connected to Halloween? Is it All Saints' Day? Is it Pentecost? Is it Easter? It's All Saints' Day. On November 21st, that's tomorrow. And this is the day when we honor everyone who has died. And at McClure in the past, we've had special worship services on this day when we light candles and pray for those who have died and for their families. So why do we dress up in costumes? Is it to stay warm? Is it to hide from ghosts? Is it so we can get treats? If you guessed to hide from ghosts, you were correct. The tradition originated as a way for people to hide from the spirits that they believed returned this time of the year. People wore masks when they left their homes after dark, so the ghosts wouldn't think they were spirits. And to keep the ghosts out of their house, people would place bowls of food outside of them to make the ghosts happy. Okay, what were jack-o'-lanterns originally carved into? Was it turnips? Was it watermelons? Was it pumpkins? It's turnips! There's an old story about a man named Jack who tricked the devil, and after Jack died, the devil made him roam the night with only a burning coal to light his way. So Jack put the piece of coal in a carved-out turnip, which was a common vegetable in Ireland, and became known as Jack of the Lantern. Irish and Scottish people would carve their own versions of Jack's lantern and place them near their windows or doors to frighten away evil spirits, including Jack. And then when people brought the tradition to America, the pumpkin was more available than turnips, so they started using pumpkins. Have you carved your turnip yet? How did trick-or-treating begin? Was it because children craved candy but their parents wouldn't buy them any? So they'd go knocking on strangers' doors so they could get some? Was it because people were hungry and needed help? Or was it just a good way to get to know the neighbors? Well, actually, it was because people were hungry. Every year on All Saints' Day, poor people would knock on doors asking for food. And in exchange for the food, they would say prayers for the dead relatives of the people in that home. All right. Halloween was a romantic holiday, true or false? True! Scottish girls used to throw hazelnuts named after boys into the fireplace. And if one of the nuts exploded, the boy whose name was on that nut was going to become their future husband. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? What are the colors that represent Halloween? Is it black and blue? Black and orange? Green and red? It's black and orange. Orange represents the colors of autumn and harvest, and black was thought of as a color of death. And it could also symbolize the long, cold winter ahead. So there you go. You are now Halloween experts. Maybe you already were. But today, most of us don't even know how Halloween started. We think of it as just a chance to get dressed up in fun costumes and get ourselves some candy. And that's not wrong, but it is important to also respect the origins of Halloween, to take a moment to celebrate harvest and be mindful of the changing season. We can also take some time to remember those who have died, to think of all the amazing people who were in this world before we were, the people who worked hard to make our community and us who we are today. So maybe you want to just pause today or tomorrow on All Saints' Day to remember and say a little thank you. And of course, to eat lots of candy. Now I'm wondering, are you the kind of person who wants to eat all of your candy at one time? Like just eat it all? Or are you the kind who likes to make it last and last? Can you guess which kind I am? So I wish for all of you a very, very, very happy Halloween. Please stay safe and have fun, and don't forget to stop for a visit and a treat bag. See you later.